breakfast, my brother-in-law suggested it, for the first time since Saturday. I actually smiled. The next evening, my husband finally returned. His daughter walked beside him carrying a small suitcase. I never blamed the child. She hadn't done anything wrong, so I stayed in my room. I didn't want her caught in the middle of a fight she never asked for. A few minutes later, I heard footsteps racing down the hallway, then shouting, loud shouting. He'd opened Anna's bedroom door. The room was empty. No bed, no clothes, no toys, nothing except bare walls and carpet. Apparently, he had expected his daughter to move right in. Later I learned she'd come from somewhere in the south. She barely owned any winter clothes. His entire plan had been for her to wear Anna's coats, Anna's boots, Anna's sweaters, Anna's wardrobe. Except, there wasn't anything left to borrow. The next morning he cornered me in the kitchen while I was making coffee. You've gone too far. She's just a little girl. She just lost her mother. You've made everything harder than it had to be. I calmly stirred my coffee, then answered, she's your daughter, not mine. He stared at me. Anna should learn to share. I looked him straight in the eyes. My daughter is not giving away her bedroom, or her belongings, to a child who exists because you chose to betray our family. His face hardened. You're punishing an innocent child for my mistakes. No, I'm refusing to punish my innocent child for yours. If your daughter needs clothes, go buy her some. If she needs furniture, go buy that too. You created this situation. You solve it. He called me cold, heartless, cruel. I quietly set my coffee cup down. You should have thought about all of this 9 years ago. He had no response. Later that afternoon, his mother started texting me. She told me I was being unreasonable, that family should help family. I read every message, then looked around the house. One child had just learned her father had been living a lie almost her entire life. Another child had lost her mother and been dropped into a house full of strangers. Neither of those children created this disaster. One man did, and I wasn't going to make my daughter sacrifice her safety, her space, or her childhood to clean up the consequences of choices she never made. So I never answered my mother-in-law's texts. Because if anyone wanted to lecture someone about family, they were talking to the wrong person.